I also have, of course, a little DIY/organization project thrown in this. As I've been trying to think through, what do I want to switch up or add for this new school year? So this space, which is our main living room area, is where we do homeschool. So I've toyed around with the idea of putting up a framed chalkboard, but I'm really scared and don't know if it's a good idea, honestly. My marriage almost ended 3 times. Amanda's sick of me. I'm just sorely disappointed.
Did you just watch?
I said I'm just not sure how I feel about the chalkboard. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for the kind response on my last video that I did with my sister. If you haven't seen it, we chatted through mom trends and social media, and it was like a really good conversation. People really opened up in the comments, which was really nice to read through. So thank you for sharing and being open and honest and vulnerable right alongside us. So anyways, with the school year quickly approaching, I also have, of course, a little DIY/organization project thrown in this. As I've been trying to think through, what do I want to switch up or add for this new school year? So this space, which is our main living room area, my house is kind of just a big living room, to be honest, connected to the kitchen, is where we do homeschool. And we made some changes up here. Actually, I'm always changing things around, but we ended up bringing the keyboard up here, which has been fun, right, Jace?
Yeah.
You want to go show them your keyboard skills really quick? Wow. Just kidding, he's not really playing, that's a recording. Our neighbor's getting a pool installed, so like there's a lot of commotion going on in the street right now. Also this beautiful piece back here. I had that shorter table back here for a while, but I've been wanting something tall to store the kids' homeschool stuff in there, some of their extra toys like educational stuff, and found that on Facebook Marketplace after searching the entire summer for the perfect piece.
All right, folks, I'm with my amazing brother-in-law, Glenn. We're about to go get a piece of furniture for like the 800th time. She's gonna complain about the wind too.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I don't care, Nicole. I don't care.
You know when you send your husband to go pick up a Facebook Marketplace piece and you're really hoping that you actually like it, because otherwise you're gonna be really mad that they went to get it for you? That's where I'm at right now.
I know it's tricky, man, but like, just gotta start lifting up so we can try to get this one in the door somehow.
Dude, how clutch. Thank God Glenn had that.
Glenn is the man of that.
Nicole?
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Huh?
Oh, it's beautiful. Tap to the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, that worked.
That was a close call. My marriage almost ended 3 times. It needs a little bit of work though, so we're gonna make that a little project piece. A lot of you know we do homeschool at this table here. It is extendable. We extend it out like when guests come over so we can feed more people, but usually it's just up against the wall. But across from that table, this wall I really struggle with because it's kind of just here in the middle of everything. You can see it from a ton of different angles. When we first moved in, I had random artwork there. Then I ended up just putting like these 3. Oh, Daddy's home. So I've toyed around with the idea of putting up a framed chalkboard, but I'm really scared and don't know if it's a good idea, honestly. I found some really cute pins that inspired me that I thought were adorable, but I just don't even know if it would look right in this place. And then it's really getting schoolroomy in my house. I'm about to go to Home Depot, grab what I would need for that. If it doesn't work out, I'll just return it, I guess. Can you return wood?
Here you go, big boss.
Theo will reach it and pull it down.
So you hate my chalkboard idea?
Correct? Yeah. Mom.
Okay, I got gel stain for the armoire. I was still super indecisive about the chalkboard. Then I realized, what am I so afraid of? What's the big deal? If I hate it, I can paint over it. It's not the end of the world if you regret something, and you can change your mind on something, even if you put it on the internet.
28 and
Yeah.
extra.
Thank you so
All
much.
right.
You made this very easy for me. 1, 2, 3. Okay guys, it's Monday. We've dropped our kids off at my mom's house. God bless her, and God bless you for helping me with these ridiculous projects today. Just letting you know, you don't have to do all this for homeschool. I just am crazy and I love this stuff. But we are going to talk about it later in the video.
Yeah, there's a whole variety of ways to do homeschool.
A whole variety. She like prefers the lazy way.
As little as possible.
I go extra.
Which is funny because you're a minimalist. But I'm
some ways,
and I'm
in
kind of
some
like
way.
a
I'm
maximalist
getting
in my
less
house.
minimal though over time. Have you noticed?
Yeah.
The plan is to get started with the armoire today.
Armoire.
Here's what's going on with it here. Hopefully the lighting's not too bad because I don't know if you can tell, but someone stained the armoire. It was originally like this. What do you even call that? Pine, right? But the job is not that well done. Like it's a bit patchy. It's not even. And then on the side here, there's these streaks that Amanda said was probably tape. So I asked you guys on Instagram, should I restain it dark again or should I do like a fun color? And most people said just restain it dark. People loved it dark. The fun part is coming though, because I did choose a fun color for the chalkboard framing. It's pretty good condition. There is a hole in the back. You know, it was used for a TV at some point. Bottom section, which I like to be separate so the kids can just go in here. And this,
Like the kids can go in there?
yeah.
Oh my god.
No, that's not what I
That's why there's
meant.
holes in the back so they can breathe?
Air holes.
Oh my god.
No, that's not what I meant. I meant
That's exactly what it sounded like.
so they can access the bottom easily because I'll have like a ton of their books in here, like our library books.
Actually,
and whatever.
kids like really love that kind of thing.
They will go in.
My
there.
kids go inside of our coffee table trunk to play hide and seek.
I would go in there if I was a kid.
Totally.
I would love that. And then I like that the top piece, it's separate so that only I can reach certain things because I really think through like what can kids access, what can they not. What do you call this?
Latch?
It's like a latch, but the top latch is broken. It doesn't have the piece here.
A little clicker majigger.
Yeah, clicker majigger, so I had to buy a separate one. So we're gonna fix that first. Then we're gonna get to staining. And then we're gonna do some serious organization of all my things, which are currently just at the table now. I just stacked everything over there. So let's get started. So the clicker thingamajigger is actually called a catch latch, and Amanda climbed inside the cabinet to figure out exactly why it wasn't latching once I closed it on the top portion. We needed some tools, but my very unorganized toolkit really wasn't helping. We ended up pulling off the old latch and trying to get the new one in the correct spot.
Why am I doing this? This is your job. Do you feel the struggle?
And I promise we're actually pretty handy. We grew up with no brothers, so we always had to figure this stuff out on our own. What? But still, after all this, it was not closing correctly. Okay. So the issue is that the wood is warped, and we were having a hard time with the latch, like getting it in the correct position. But I think we did it. I think it'll work for now, and it's fine if it's not perfect. We didn't really care.
And if it pops open and hits somebody in the face, oh well.
Thank you. Okay, so usually when I'm doing an organization video, I share what I actually bought and spend money on to help with the organizing, and I try to keep that minimal because realistically, I'm not going to spend a bunch of money on organizational stuff. Plus, you can find a lot of things in your house and reuse them, or you can thrift things. So I have a combo of all of that. These bins, you might recognize them from my entryway makeover video. I put them like on the top shelf by the entryway. And honestly, I never really used them. This blue one, I thrifted at some point. But the few things that I actually felt like I was willing to pay for is just some supplies. So I did get construction paper. And then these expandable drawers. I got 2 of them, which are gonna fit pretty nicely in the pull-out drawers. Okay guys, we have a serious problem. I didn't buy screws long enough to actually put up the framing, so Amanda's sick of me. She's over this day and all the labor I put her through. And I'm afraid for Richie to come home and see this on my wall.
We still didn't stop.
Dude, we're so tired. We just filmed part 2 to this video, which is answering your homeschool questions. And so we're just pretty pooped and we can't even finish this project right now.
I'm just sorely disappointed. On a high note, the armoire looks good.
The armoire turned out great. We're happy with it for sure. But Amanda's definitely questioning if she ever wants to film with me again. I told her the next project will be at her house. Whatever DIY she wants to do, I got you. Richie ended up picking up longer screws from Home Depot as I had a serious moment of regret. But it's too late. The damage has been done. Just don't tell Richie how you really feel, Nicole. After all his help, after him telling you that you're not gonna like how it looks, whatever you do, do not tell him how you really feel.
Did you just watch?
I said I'm just not sure how I feel about the chalkboard.
I'm like parking with your guys' keys. I don't even know about it.
My business, humming a song. I'm happy by myself, not a care in the world. This is a life, just me, myself, and I. I am watching the clouds up in the sky, all but laughing out loud. I'm telling you why I'm living the life, just me, myself, and I used to think that life was